Hello, friends. Welcome to my empty house as I live alone in my house. Of course, there is a houseboy who helps me in all my routine and course. And I'll take this opportunity to thank Miss Honey Thakur and the way she praises my useless discussions. I'm extremely indebted to her, and just I want to tell her that she is like a mirror to me, and I would like to give better expositions in favor of such persons like Honey Thakur so that we can comprehend our life and we can live fully well. Yesterday I was discussing the concept of republic. Okay, you leave re. Now we come to public. Public is always, no doubt about it, collection of human heads. But collection of human heads leads the mind to either an excited state or this is a symptom of people, those who are frightened in their lives, whatever. But normally it leads to loss of wisdom. And when it leads to loss of wisdom, let me tell you very frankly, what a group of people will do, what a mob will do, that they will do it out of excited state of mind. And in the excited state of mind, no decision is the right decision. If we really want to assert the power of our personality, then we have to keep our mind balanced, as Buddha said. Samyak Buddha. There are a lot of points which I can discuss, but India is a republic. So we are a group of people. Now you see that India is probably a country with maximum number of political parties registered at the national level. Even if it is not maximum, then how many number of political parties are there, I really do not know, but they are just a bit too much. So we are a republic, we are fragmented, we have different doctrines, and those doctrines are all fake. They are there just to raise as many number of votes as possible. So, and out of my experience of self-realization, what I want to add is, India is not going to get any solution of living till we try to collect ourselves in herds. Happiness is an independent hunt. Always remember this. Happiness and satisfaction of mind is an independent act. Rabindranath Tagore said, Ekla chalo re. I never want to tell you that you don't make friends. I never want to say you this. You make friends. But your mind is immensely capable. And you should be cautious as to what kind of friends you are having. Goswami Tulsidas in Ramayana says, Tulsi jas bhavtavyata taisi malay sahaya. The kind of people are those who are around you actually decide the kind of company and fate you will ultimately lead to. So be careful about the choice of the people. I did it in my life when I ran away from my house and decided to accompany a sannyasi who was so different from other human normal faces, from the face-wise look, that many people actually warned me not to go to him. But I think I should be congratulated for my adamantness. I was damn sure that I had to reach there. And rest is in a story. There is a famous book, I Am Okay, You're Okay, by Thomas Harris. The Thomas Harris is basically a psychologist, and he is discussing transactional analysis and a stream of psychology which deals with group therapy. And what is the title of the book? I am okay, you are okay. Then let me tell you very clearly that if Thomas Harris has to say I am okay, you are okay, and all his books are going without any kind of criticism, then West and the Western people have not learned fully well about the human mind, not better than Indians at all. We Indians talk of chakra, we talk of kundalini, we talk of agya chakra, finally we talk of self-realization or Brahma realization or Brahma Gyan or meeting the God within yourself. Nobody has gone, no stream has gone so far. There are many people who sometimes ask questions to me about rebirth. I said, I can show you that thing in your day-to-day life. A weak mind always possesses some other mind for its security. So even when you are living, you are not giving that much preference to your body, but to some others. Don't you agree with this? Suppose anybody has got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I have gone through that phase in life. What happens? Every moment your mind is trained or is thinking or is busy thinking about the boyfriend and the girlfriend and vice versa, whatever the case may be. At that time, your mind has shown its tendency to capture any other body. This happens with ghosts also. They capture the body. We in living conditions also capture many other bodies. Like there were many people who were mad about Mahatma Gandhi, and there are many people who are mad about Michael Jackson. Unfortunately, he is no more, but he is super classic, talented, and intelligent human being that Earth has seen. So, even while living, we try to identify ourselves with other bodies. And that is what actually happens when we leave the body after death of the body. There is nothing as a remorse, it's just there is nothing that you should be really worried about. It's just a phase. It's just a phase in living. And it can be doctored also. Let me tell you very frankly, where your next birth will take place can be doctored also. And in Dalai Lama's case, in the case of lamas, when Dalai Lama or anybody who is holding his chair dies, then all other senior lamas see the posture of his body. And suppose his head is towards the right, that of the dead body of the Dalai Lama, then they take it as a signal that Dalai Lama has left through the mouth, if the mouth is open, and is somewhere on the side of the turned head, he has taken a new birth. Exactly taking all the signals from the body. Why you people don't reach to conclusion? Because you don't take seriously your own body. Every single citizen, every single boy with a good bike, good car, he excites you to think in that way. Of course, the age is like that, but believe me, people who cross the age barriers, cross the barriers of life. If you want to remain mediocre, you can remain mediocre. India, by and large, as I found, is a sea of mediocrity with only very few islets of excellence. Very few isolate of excellence. Do you really want to continue? Do you know, in my prayers which I offer to the God after self-realization, I really come directly in front of the Jyoti, then the divine light. The God is in front of me. I almost always pray that the girls in my country should take charge of the country. They are capable in all possible ways and they cannot be denigrated in any possible way or possible method or existing method. It's harakiri, it's self-suicide as long as we are not promoting the girls. If you take the story of Second World War, one of the reasons that why finally the Britain could defeat Germany was that the ladies in the Britain, and suppose they had siblings, they leave the siblings almost unguarded in their own house and lock the house from the outside, and then they come down to the factories and where the aeroplanes and other fighter equipments were manufactured, and they used to contribute there, and that's why Britain could arrest the growth of Germany. Otherwise, the country, the story, the history would have been very different. So, republic is not a very good concept if we want to live an intelligent life and happier. Apart from that, all the systems of living, maybe it is in the case of those who are nomads, who are tribes, like in Andaman and Nicobar, or in the case of so-called civilized persons. Everything is a reflection of the growth of self or the Atma or the soul. Your system is reflection of your soul. It is reflection of your soul. It is no way, by no way, it is detached from you. By no way you can say that, no, I don't owe this. You owe. And whatever bad has happened in India, like right from Sati Pratha to whatever, we were responsible for that. So sometimes I dislike it when we try to put our burden on somebody else, like netas, and then we say that all our netas are roots. Many of them are, no doubt about this. But we have to draw a bigger line now. And we have to take charge. Otherwise, we will continue to live in mediocrity and a mediocre life. And that is as good as living in hell. When you can achieve excellence, this is as good as living in hell. So republic, the very concept of a republic is actually a mediocre concept, and there are better ways of living. Probably, I cannot suggest that thing to you. Probably you, had you learned the Gyan Yoga by a master and then realize the self, then you will see your life is always satisfied. And even in the positions and in the moments when it is having some problem, some health problem or deprivation or poverty, even then internally you are very satisfied. So the highest method of living comes from self-realization. That gives you self-motivation, self-drive, self-sustenance, and confidence of becoming whatever you are. Finally, you one day know that you are divine. The God that you searched is inside you. And let me tell you one thing very frankly, this has come out of my realization. Whatever you are doing, you're doing it in search of the ultimate. Even if you're a doctor, even if you're an engineer, even if you are just a rickshaw puller, whatever you are doing, actually, you are doing it for searching the God within you, but you don't realize, and most of the people fall down. some realize and they straight away run to people who know about this, whom we call master or the guru, and therefrom they take the leaf and go on higher and higher, and ultimately they become the assets of the society. So this concept can be elaborated, but I want to speak only up to this only. Then, as far as the truth is concerned, truth is not something that can be described so easily, but you have to feel it within yourself that one single word uttered from your mouth, goes and gets jammed into your subconscious mind, and ultimately the language that you use decides your personality, self-confidence, and self-esteem. My advice, my request is, let us try to have a better way of communication by using better languages. And believe me, whether you are in family, whether you are in a conglomerate, whether you are in an industry, it will, if we just improve our speaking talent and our speaking methods and bring a quality and sensitivity in the way we speak to each other, we will be greatly benefited. Not only greatly benefited, just by doing this much, I'll say that you can see that there is a growth level that has got enhanced as compared to the previous growth level, just by way of having a good speech. Thank you very much. As far as today is concerned, I just want to share this much. There are so many things in my mind, and in case if anybody wants me to speak on those issues, they are welcome. They can they can mention it, or my numbers are also mentioned somewhere. You can see and you can talk to me. I am fully free to talk to you. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for being my companion. There is a line, कठिन है राह गुजर, थोड़ी दूर साथ चलो, तमाम उम्र कहाँ कोई साथ देता है, किसे है कल की खबर, थोड़ी दूर साथ चलो. Thank you.